What is up, super fam and bro vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and today we are talking about Bruce Timm's Batman Caped Crusader. Man, this show is fantastic, and it definitely pays homage to Batman the Animated Series. One of the things I appreciated the most about this show is the way that they were able to give us these brand new takes on these characters and these storylines that are way older than me, while also continuing to capture how menacing Batman is and always will be to everyone around. With names like Matt Reeves and J.J. Abrams attached to this project, you can definitely see the inspiration that they took from for this Batman. It feels very authentic to the original Batman the Animated Series show, but it feels even more authentic in a way because we don't have those supercomputers and all of those advances in technology. I think this show also did a great job of capitalizing on Batman being the man and Bruce Wayne being the alter ego. This show is the best of everything Batman and the best of everything animation. DC does animation so right. I also love the way that we're introduced to every single villain in this show. Literally all of them. They all have so much intrigue behind them and they just leave you wanting more. Not only did I love this take on Gotham, I loved this take on all of the characters, including Barbara Gordon. I thought that she was a character that I loved way more than I thought I would. Same with Two-Face. All of these characters just had so many levels to them and so much depth. And Clayface's backstory was just amazing as well. Literally every take on all of these characters was just a breath of fresh air in my opinion. It was a wonderful balance between the supernatural side of what Batman does as well as the crime-fighting detective work that he does. It was just so Batman and I loved every ounce of it. And all the love that was shown to the OG comics and the OG takes on certain characters, it was just, again, it was a breath of fresh air. Loved this take on Alfred as well. Loved that Batman calls him Pennyworth until he finally trusts him. And to see Batman be a detective at this scale was truly amazing. Seeing him trying to figure things out and then seeing it switch to something else and seeing these characters that were introduced to early on actually develop into the characters that we know them to be. From Two-Face to Harley Quinn, all of these characters had such a solid development and growth over the course of this animated show. At first, I didn't know how I was gonna feel about Harley Quinn when we're first introduced to her as just being Harleen Quinzel, but again, over the duration of the series, we just see her turning to that dark side and letting it come out the same way that Batman does. And the way that she could just see Batman so clearly through the facade that is Bruce Wayne. Icing on the cake. Another standout character and just relationship overall was Batman and Gordon. Actually, this scene was hilarious when he just walks out, sees him, and then he just runs away. I just loved it. And then again, we circle back around to pay homage to the origins of these characters when Gordon first trusted Batman because he saved a cat, but now they save these kids together. And then seeing the police trying to figure out what's going on with these villains at the same time that Batman is, and seeing how corrupt the police are. It's just so Batman, I can't even stand it. And the way that we literally teeter back and forth from these supernatural vibes to then him just fighting against mobsters. It's just a beautiful duality that this show is able to capture. And I really can't wait to see season 2. I really hope we get a season 2. Especially after coming off of the heels of a show like My Adventures with Superman, where that is definitely bright and vibrant and happy-go-lucky, for lack of better words, to have this show come out and it be a complete opposite of that in the best way possible was just fantastic. And then there was just tease after tease for all of the sidekicks, whether it be all of the Robins or Batgirl. It was just so much packed into this show and it was delicious. I just loved every bite-sized episode. The relationship between Barbara and her dad, and then the relationship that he had with his fellow officers, it just worked so well. And seeing all of these characters in these different ways and just reimagined, but also the same. It was just so weirdly refreshing. And then we end it all with the reveal of none other than Joker. While they don't come outright and say it, it's definitely implied that Joker was helping Harley Quinn with whatever she was doing with her little experiment. I'm almost certain that we just didn't see her fall from grace. It just happened off screen with Joker. Season 1 has set up a beautiful playing field for the future of Batman Caped Crusader, and I truly hope that we get to have a Season 2. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section down below. Are you hyped for a Season 2? Did you like Season 1? Let me know how we're feeling.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.